Ooh. Okay, I gotta find my stand because clearly that ain't gonna work for me. You know, clearly that shit fell right back over. Let me get it together, y'all. Let me get it together. So yeah, give me 1 second. Let me finish this up right quick, okay? And then I'll get with y'all. Just vacuum. Okay. I got my little plants outside. Trying to bring them back to life, y'all. So you know they out there. Trying to get them some, some sunshine and things of that nature. I ain't really got much going on right now. I'm just, taking me a little afternoon smoke break. And eat some fruit, shit like that. Just vibe and chill. Nothing major. Let me wash my hands off real quick, y'all. So yeah, my dog decided that she wanted to eat all the chicken bones and throw up in my goddamn living room yesterday. Or this morning. So there's that. I've been dealing with that, trying to clean up the living room and throw up and her and sometimes she can get carried away if she ain't you know, been eating no chicken bones, and then she come over here and she wants some damn bones. And she'll get carried away with trying to eat too many of them, and she'll end up throwing up. I try to tell her, but you know, listen to me. So I'm just gonna eat some fruit and some juice right now just to cool off, because it got a little bit warm in Florida again. Even though this is North Florida and it do get cool, it don't stay cool that long at all. Okay. So y'all know what I think is funny is that I had got in contact with a teledoc. It's like a teledoc service where it's like you get to see like a mental health professional on the phone. Shout out to my case manager. That bitch is really doing her job. And not to call her a bitch. Like, that's not what I'm saying. So please, let me scratch it off the record. Shout out to my case manager. She is really doing her job. I don't really feel like I'm calling her out a name, because that's not how I feel about her. I don't feel no negative way about her. I really feel like she's doing a really good job. Very professional. You know, she doing a good job. It's great cold as hell on my mouth. But anyway, she doing a good job. She got me, you know, they got some shit going for me already. She was trying to get me to use the teledoc service because she said that that'll get me, you know, my prescriptions quicker. So, because I haven't seen the doctor in like 4 or 5 months. That means that all my old prescriptions that I was on is no longer really valid. I gotta see a doctor so I can get re-prescribed medication. And things of that nature. But I noticed what they think is funny, or what they think is crazy, what they call crazy. Like when you get on there and they go to asking you questions about your mental state, and they ask you, do you think that you have superpowers that nobody else's have? And they use that as a way to determine whether or not you're crazy. Two back. Okay. I don't know what that means, but yeah, they use the you saying whether or not you got powers or anything of that nature. If you got any type of gifts, if you can heal people's thoughts, if you, like, literally, these is the questions that they asking people, what to determine whether or not these people crazy or not. Nah. That's part of the issue. When most ethnic groups, most groups of ethnic descent are aware that we have seers, healers, hearers, fillers, you know, within our culture. Like, it's always somebody in the tribe who has the ability to hear the unheard, see the unseen, so on and so forth. So the fact that they use this as a way to determine whether or not a person is experiencing a mental break is really kind of outdated. Because, I mean, clearly there have been cases where we have determined that people do, in fact, have abilities. There have been cases in which we determine that people can, in fact, hear other people's thoughts. People can, in fact, see into the future. People can, in fact, know the unknown. So the fact that we're still using these measures to determine a mental break is quite entertaining. It's quite funny. But you got people like Dolores Cannon. Ooh, I mean, that lady was old before she passed away. You know what I mean? Then you got the Abraham Hicks. You know what I'm saying? You got all these different people, and white people at that. They allow for them to say that they channeling somebody else, but let us try and do it. Then we end up in a mental health hospital in a goddamn padded cell. So it just seemed a little strange that these are the measures in which they use to determine crazy. Or is it just for the poor person? Is the poor person not allowed to have gifts? So the people of high society can say that they can tap into these things. They're mediums. Make TV shows about it in the whole nine. Well, thank you, sweetie. I love me too. And I appreciate you for loving me as well. But yes, these are the things that they use to say that people of color are crazy. But they got shows about mediums. They got shows about people being able to see ghosts. They got shows about people tapping into the unknown that are of their culture. But when it's outside of their culture, i.e. the black person, it's grounds to say that we crazy. This is just weird. So I thought about that, and then I thought about some more stuff. I thought, when I first moved back to Jacksonville, I used to work at Burger King on Main Street. You know, shout out to Burger King on Main Street. Shit. But I used to work there. That was the first place I got a job when I got back to Jacksonville. Well, that was the first job that I could hold down when I got back to Jacksonville. Because the first job I got, I was working at Crystal's, and the lady fired me for eating some French fries. But shout out to her. Because I wasn't supposed to be there anyways. Shout out to you, boo. But no. I say that to say, like, what type of person is you? Like, I did a little short, you know, what type of person is you? When I came here, and I used to sit at the Burger King on my break, you know, smoking my cigarette, smoking my black and mild, whatever I was smoking. And, you know, the people that they call crazy would come up there, and I could hold a full conversation with these people. There wouldn't be no issues. I wouldn't have them try to stun on me. I wouldn't have them get loud with me. I wouldn't have no violence with them. Like, it was never an issue between me and the so-called crazy people. However, maybe because they could see the crazy in me. Maybe that's because they could see the crazy in me. Maybe that's because they could see, like, this bitch kind of crazy too. So then, that made me think, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your opinion. Nonetheless, when a person has a gift, other people that have gifts can recognize that that person has a gift. I say that to say, when I deal with people on the streets and I can tell that, you know, if they a little off, they are not normal by society standards. That's because I possess the same gift or a similar gift that they possess. The reason why I never had an issue with a crazy person on the street trying to come for me, or a crazy person on the street trying to beat me up, or a crazy person on the street trying to do any harm to me, is because them motherfuckers know what's in front of them. They know what's in front of them. And they know, just like I know when I see them, they not gonna fuck with me and I'm not gonna fuck with them. And we not gonna have no issues. What brought that to my attention today was, you know, it's this guy here. And they call him cuz. Like cuz. Now, I just happened to meet this young man when I first started my journey here in Jacksonville. When I moved back to Jacksonville and I was working at Burger King. That's when I met him and he was like, "Cuckoo, let me get a cigarette, cuckoo." And everybody was always like, "Oh, you gotta watch out for him." Like that's the first thing they told me, you gotta watch out for him. And I never had no problem with this man. Like I didn't understand why they was telling me I had to watch out for him. You know, like what the fuck was that about? But I just went out my front door and seen him. I was like, "What up, cuz?" I'm like, "What up?" And kept walking. No issues, no problems, right? Now, that was a lot of years ago. But that man still remember me and I still remember him. Because when you got a gift, you can recognize the gift in somebody else. And the fact that they use that as a marker, what makes you think I'm sad, sweetie? Seriously. Do not be sad, be cheerful. This depression does not suit you. Who are you? Do you know me? What makes you think I'm depressed? Really? What makes you think I'm depressed and what makes you think I'm sad? How do you tell the difference between the two? Right. Get your ass out my motherfucking room. don't you smile? I'm not a fucking monkey. Okay? I'm not a monkey and I'm not a fucking dog. I'm not jumping through hoops for your treats. You hear me? Real shit. Eskimo. I'm not a monkey and I am not jumping through hoops for your treats. Don't come on my motherfucking channel telling me what to do. I don't give a fuck about your opinions. I don't give a fuck about your views. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't care about your love. I don't care about your underhanded or backhanded compliments. I don't care that you want to project your pain onto me. And I don't care that you want me to jump through hoops for you. Like you holding up a treat in the air and telling me to sit up straight and play dead. You don't dictate what I do. You don't dictate what I wear. You don't dictate whether I respond to your so-called love calls. You see what I'm saying? You just like the rest of these weak ass motherfuckers. Really. You only pleased to see a woman one way, naked and smiling, huh? It only pleases you to see a woman one way, naked and smiling. Never thinking, never planning, never formulating thoughts. Only naked and smiling. What does that say about you? What does that say about you? If the only way that a woman can bring you pleasure is if she is naked and smiling, what does that say about you? Oh, please smile. I love you. Oh, don't be sad. Be cheerful. This depression does not suit you. I love you. Advice from a lover of this clothing. It does not suit you. You have a powerful femininity that you do not hide. Who the fuck is you? Who is you, sweetie? Who are you? Who are you that you would think so highly of yourself as if to think that I give a fuck about your opinion? Smile. Be happy. Oh, be a dog. Roll over. Play dead. Go fetch. Y'all motherfuckers crazy on this bitch. Like, y'all bitches is crazy, dog. Oh, this clothing on. Bitch, do you think I give a fuck? I'm in my house minding my business. I'm in my house minding my business. You on my YouTube channel. You're on my YouTube channel. You're on my YouTube channel. I'm not on your YouTube channel. So if you don't like what you see, get the fuck off of here. Get the fuck off. Get out the room. You really ain't got shit better to do with your time, huh? You want to get closer? You want to get closer? Let's do this. If you want to get close with me, why don't you go and build the shelter for homeless women? You want to get closer to me? Go build a shelter that houses homeless women, provides them job opportunities, provides them knowledge on how to grow fruits and vegetables, provides them resources with how to start stable lives for themselves as well as their children. That's how you get close to me. Okay? That's how you get close to Neon J. All right? Okay. Right. Because I don't need to complain to you, nor do I need to listen to you complain to me. That are what therapists are for. That is what a therapist is for. Therapists come along and you pay them. And they listen to your problems. They listen to your concerns. They listen to your complaints. And then they give you methods, means, and procedures in which you can utilize to minimize your complaints. And you work out most of your issues with your therapist or with God. What you don't do is come onto someone else's YouTube channel projecting your false narrative onto them as if because you said they're depressed, they're depressed. As if because you said that they're sad, they're sad. As if because you tell them to smile, they should fucking smile. This ain't no motherfucking photo shoot. This is not a school yearbook pose. You can't tell me to turn my head and lean this way and put my hands in front of my lap and do this and do that and have me to do it. My mama didn't pay for these pictures. Nor did I. See what I mean? So what I'm gonna need you to do is find you somebody child to play with. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. I need you to find somebody child to play with. Because you knew, like I knew. If you knew like I knew. As other so-called crazy people know when we come into contact with somebody else who's fucking crazy. But we know that motherfucker ain't as crazy as we is. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't have problems when I see so-called crazy people on the street. When I see motherfuckers talking to themselves and I walk past their ass, I walk right past them. I don't falter. I don't try to deviate. I don't try to lean to the other side or none of that shit. I walk right past them. Because I wish a bitch would. I wish a bitch would. I wish one of these so-called crazy motherfuckers would reach out and put their motherfucking hands on my mammy child. I wish they would. When I move into a city and I see a bunch of motherfuckers, they say, oh, that motherfucker crazy. You know what I do? I walk right up to that motherfucker and get to know him. Oh, you crazy? I'm crazy too. Let's get to know each other. Let's be the crazy motherfucking pill that goes through the city and put these bitches on notice. Because clearly ain't nobody put their ass on notice. Nobody ain't told you that you's a bitch nigga yet. Nobody ain't told you that. Nobody has told you you're a coward. You're hiding behind fake profiles with your typing ass Twitter fingers, trying to gun for a bitch that would lay your ass down if it was a hand-to-hand combat. If you was in my face personally, bruh, you would be finished. Real shit. See, while you're a whiny little bitch, please love me, all that fuckboy shit though. A real man don't go to a woman begging a woman, please love me. You know what a real man go to a woman and do? A real man goes to a woman and he loves her. He shows her what love is. Therefore, he doesn't need to ask for it. He doesn't need to project. He doesn't need to tell a person what he thinks she is. He shows her what she is. He shows that woman that he understands that she is a delicate flower that needs to be cared for and not plucked nor cut off the vine. That's what he does. He doesn't, oh, you're depressed. Please don't do this. Please don't do that. Please, just do what I want you to do because I'm so weak and desperate that I need you to just conform for me. I need you to conform. I need you to conform, Laura. Like real shit, bruh. That's what you sound like, Steve Urkel. That's what you sound like right now. I need you, Laura. I need you. I need you to want me to love you. I need you to want me to be important. I need you to want to care what I have to say. I need you. I need you. I need you. You need me to give a fuck. You need me to want to jump through hoops to appease you, don't you? You do. You need me. That's why you can't leave me alone. That's why you can't stay from behind the scenes of my curtain, attempting to pull strings. Because I am a worried woman. What am I worried about? What am I worried about? I don't gotta worry about paying no bills. I don't have to worry about taking care of no kids. I don't have to worry about a man cheating on me. I don't have to worry about a woman cheating on me. I don't have to worry about anything. I get up every day and decide what I want to do, what I want to eat, what I want my day to be. We have met right here. And from the energy that you're bringing to my channel, it's very desperate. And I don't do desperate. I don't do desperate. Bold, courageous, I do that. Desperate, I don't do. As a matter of fact, at times I can even go for demanding. But I will never go for desperate. so I don't want to meet you. I'm fine. By myself, minding my business in my house, with my own thoughts and my own agenda. Straight on that shit. And if you want to meet me, you could have came better than the way that you came in this live. Motherfucker trying to tear you down and build you up all at the same time. Shit sad. Y'all see this shit? Y'all see this shit? How much they paid you? How much did they pay you? You know, I always thought this. If this is what I've always believed. If you don't like the way somebody smells, right? Like, say, when I was in school, like when I was in elementary school, our teachers did not try to embarrass, like my 5th grade teacher, she didn't try to embarrass people if they was musty or if, you know, they breath stank when they was in school. What she did was instead taught us what to do just in case we didn't have like deodorant and toothbrush and toothpaste and shit like that at home, because that's what she thought about, instead of trying to tear us down in front of the class. You know what I mean? Like this, for instance. Instead of my teacher, my 5th grade teacher, Miss McCray. Miss McCray, shout out to Miss McCray, Love Grove Elementary in the building. You know. Anyways, but my 5th grade teacher did this. Instead of her pulling the musty people, you know, to the front of the class and making a scene about them or anything of that nature, what she did was she had this discussion with us. And she had this, well, if you don't have no deodorant at home, take a little bit of soap, dry soap, and rub it up underneath your arms. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got no toothpaste at home and you got some baking soda, take some baking soda and, you know, put it on a toothbrush and, you know, brush your teeth like that. If you don't got that, still brush your teeth even with just your regular toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? Like, she taught us how to combat being poor as fuck, instead of trying to make a mockery of us in front of the rest of the class. That's a real woman. That's a real teacher. When a teacher comes along and they have a message to give, it's best that you get the fuck out the way. Stop trying to prevent knowledge from being shared. Get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck out of the way. Now, your soul is going to burn for an eternity. Your soul will burn for an eternity. Everything that you speak, everything that you type, everything that you are will become flames. That's all there will be is flames. Flames. Everything that you think will believe it, like it will leave behind flames. It will leave behind nothing but flames and the cinder from the burning rubble, the ash throughout the atmosphere. Your thoughts will leave your mind because they will become flames floating into the atmosphere. Flames. Pure flames. You want me to be mad, don't you? You want me to be mad. You want me to be ashamed of what I look like. That's what you want. Huh? You want me to be ashamed. You want me to feel like I'm ugly. That's what you want. You want me to feel like I'm ugly. You want me to feel like I got to hide. You want me to feel like I'm depressed. This is how illness makes you depressed. You're afraid for me. I don't think your neighbors is. Not at all. I don't think the neighbors is afraid for me. I don't think nobody is afraid. I don't think nobody is afraid. I think you're a pussy. That's what I think you are. I think you're a pussy. I think you like to hide behind, my life. Because you ain't got shit better to do with yourself. You don't hide behind my life. You probably sick. You probably fucked up. You probably trying to figure out how I'm not. Hey, I know, hey. You don't want no. Hey. Yup. You don't wanna fuck with me. Yeah. You're weak. You are weak as fuck, dog. You know they is tracking you, right? You know they tracking you. Seriously, like you sitting behind the scenes all on my motherfucking page doing all this weak ass, hoe ass, fuck boy shit, and they really tracking you right now. That's why I'm laughing. That's why I think it's funny. That's why I'm gonna let you continue to keep doing what you're doing. That's why I don't even bother to try to boot y'all off my channel. You notice how other content creators, they boot y'all off the channel when y'all get to doing that type of shit? You notice why I don't? Because I know that they tracking you. Yeah, they're tracking your number, they're tracking your email, they're tracking everything about you as we speak. Them crackers is watching you. And you worrying about trying to get in my mind and fuck with my psyche. And them crackers is on your ass. They got your brother, your sister, your daddy, your uncle, my mama, my auntie, my cousin. They got every last one of y'all asses. I'm talking about just a pile of motherfucking evidence they got. A pile of evidence they got. Do you love yourself? Do you? Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you? Do you love yourself, sweetie? You can't even touch me. You can't even touch me. You can't even touch me. You can't even touch yourself. You think reaching out and fucking with me every time. Every time. Mm? 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 I'm talking about, boy, these niggas be weak as fuck. So when these motherfuckers be on y'all channel doing this weak ass shit, and you want me to stand up and dance and be happy and happy for you, be happy for your mammy, bitch. Please get off my page and be happy for your mammy, cause she got the atone for having you. So be happy for your mammy, okay? Fuck off my page with all this whole shit. I mean, like, y'all some weak-ass perverts, dog. That shit sad. That shit sad as fuck that y'all some perverts like that. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, bro. Yep. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Yep. You see it. You see it. You want me to be ashamed of it too, huh? You want me to be disgusted at the fact that you looking and you won't want nobody else to see all this ass I got, do you? You don't want them to see it. You don't want them to see all this ass I'm toting. Do you? That's right. Shit. How much you charging?
Right now, I really for the five right now for the five. Just front yard, really for the five, the front yard.
Damn. When my mama get home, she'll pay you, but I don't got the $5 right now. So when she get home, you gonna come back through later on?
Yeah, she around the corner, yeah.
Just walk back through round about probably like 7. Like 6 or 7. 6 or 7.
Yeah, your question.
What's up?
I'm gonna do that for you. I'm trying to get 40 cents of sugar.
You trying to get how much?
40 cents of sugar.
40 cents? Hold on.
Come back by like 6-7, I got
6-7, like 6:37. All right, cuz.
I got you.
All right, appreciate it. Whew. Lord have mercy. I mean, I'm so goddamn glad you left. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, bro. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. Man, y'all be good to yourselves, man. Y'all be good to others, man. Don't be a sucker and a buster, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this sucker ass, buster ass nigga. Like, look at this shit. This shit pathetic as fuck, dog. I should take a picture of this shit. I'm taking a picture of this shit right here. This shit you done put on my motherfucking page. I can give it to the detectives. Bitch. That's what the fuck we doing. We putting evidence out for the detectives, bitch. Yeah. Right. All of this is evidence for the detectives. Take pictures of all of this shit. The type of technology that these people have at their fingertips. You have no clue. You can keep switching SIM cards all you want to, thinking that they can't catch up with you. You can switch SIM cards all day, all night. But you have no clue the type of technology that these people have at their fingertips. So each SIM card, each account, each phone, each device everything that you utilize to try to stalk me, harass me, desperate to just reach out to me. Desperate. Desperate to keep piling up evidence against yourself. It's pathetic that you want to be caught so badly. I never knew criminals desired so badly to be caught. I never knew that. I never knew. That's the reason why y'all always circle back to the scene of the crime is because you desperately desire to be caught. You want someone to rid you of your misery. The misery of living in your own skin. The misery of the feeling of worthlessness that you get each time you inhale air into your lungs. You want so desperately to be worth something. But every time you inhale oxygen, you realize that you are worthless. Nothing. Nothing. You are nothing. You are only evidence. That's all you are. It's evidence. Thank you for building the case against yourself. Evidence. More and more evidence. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Y'all be good to yourselves. Y'all be good to others. Remember, don't take nothing. Hit that thumbs up or that subscribe button. And don't be shy if you feeling the vibe and you digging the content and you like the way I'm stomping a mud hole in these bust ass trolls asses. Share this shit with another motherfucker.